Welcome back guys to a new video. In this video I'm so excited to bring you guys a new fan method. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys exactly what I did every single year to start up 2K on how to maximize my endorsements and get them right off the bat, so I'm not wasting any VC or time. Pretty much you want to get rid of this endorsement stuff out of the way right in the beginning of the year, just because you can focus on getting your Hall of Fame badges by playing on Hall of Fame difficulty. But for the strategy, you're going to want to play rookie or semi-pro, just so it's easier and you won't get caught up in any stupid animations, because you want to score at least 100 to 200 points a game, right? And this is going to help you do that. You see here I'm changing my settings to 12-minute quarters. Unfortunately for this video I don't have enough time, so what I'm going to be doing is actually giving you guys a gameplay of 5 minutes where I scored about 70 points. I'll go ahead and show you that. And also on your own time, I definitely recommend you guys do 12-minute quarters and score over 200 points, because that's going to get you more fans. You can see here I'll be able to get 100,000, 150,000 almost fans in 5-minute quarters, right? So you're going to be able to get even more than that with 12-minute quarters. So now basically what I'm doing here is actually making sure I have all the settings corrected. The main settings you want to focus on is on the settings menu. You want to go to I think it's gameplay settings, or just settings it's called, and then you want to go to camera cuts and turn everything off. Not occasional, not always, just never, just because when you're on fast break and waiting for the ball, you'll see what I mean later on in the video. You're not getting caught up in any animations with defenders running back and contesting your shot, right? Because like we said, we want to maximize the amount of offensive touches you get, and this is an optional step if you are a point guard, or if you do have the on-court badge. You can actually adjust your teammates' minutes here. You can see that I try to give my starters less than 1 minute, but it wasn't letting me. So I went ahead and made sure I gave the right amount of people the minutes. You can see here I got another error message when I gave Christian Wood and Anthony Davis, Vanderbilt, LeBron, and me minutes. You're gonna need extra point guard to cover up the injury slot, right? So I went ahead and made sure that I did that. You can see here 30 minutes per game is the max you can give yourself. But if you guys can do this, I would definitely recommend you guys go ahead and do these changes. The reason I am making sure that they're only big men that are playing, just so they can get more chances at rebounds, better defense, and then they can outlet you ASAP, right? You can see here I'm still going ahead and changing up the lineup to my liking. Rui Hachimura is actually a big player, so I can go ahead and play him on the 6th man as well. And it also does depend on your team a little bit. It's not that serious, because I think there's only like one team that doesn't have a real center, or even big people. I think the Warriors are pretty small too. I think they have one big man, but yeah, you want to choose a team that if you already picked, you don't have to worry about this, but you want to pick a team that does have big men, right? You can see here my next game is with Zion, but the clip I'm going to be showing you is actually off another gameplay, just because this one I actually had to end it short, so I wasn't able to fully finish this one out. So I'll go ahead and put that in here. Alright, so when you guys get into the play game, you can press R1 just to fast track to the arena, as well. That's a pro tip. So you can see here I'm going ahead into the game. It's going to be uncut just to make sure you guys see the full version. The only thing I'll do is time lapse, just to show you guys how easy this method really is, because I know for most people are playing like higher than semi-pro difficulty, all-star, superstar, just to get their badge grinding up, and that's totally okay. I do recommend doing that as well. It's just for the fans, you do definitely want to go this method, right? This has actually been a reliable method every single year. You'll be able to maximize all your endorsements ASAP. Alright, yeah, I felt my game being a little weird, so I went ahead and restarted the game here. I'm just going to go back in it just now. Alright, you're going to see here in the start of the game, I actually do brick a lot of shots, right? And this actually proves that even a 60 overall can do this method, right? Because I'm missing a lot of shots here, and it doesn't take an effect. I think at the end of the game I only shot 50% from the field, which is horrible for MyCareer, right? And especially on this difficulty, you're not going to get any rep, honestly, right? If you do shoot higher, you definitely will get a lot of rep, and you can aim to shoot 100%, right? It's just I did make sure to actually shoot a lower percentage, and also I didn't have my real player percentage on as well. So you guys want to make sure you have that on as well. In the beginning of the video, I think I did change it to that, or I was hovering over it. I forgot to mention it. Real player percentage, all it does is if you don't time your shot correct, it's gonna do it towards it's gonna basically the percent for the shot's gonna be more towards your player. So let's say I do a slightly late on a normal without shot timing, real player percentage, then it's gonna break, right? But if I do real player percentage and I do a slightly late, it's gonna go in because my 3-point rating is really high. So that's pretty much it. You can do that for layups as well, not for dunks. So unfortunately, if you time it with the dunk meter, it's gonna have to be accurate. I think in MyCareer with the difficulty it does have some, like they do allow you a little bit on the dunk, so you don't have to stress too much about that. You can see here, I'm gonna skip ahead towards when I start doing the off. Okay, so I'll actually go ahead and time lapse after this. I just want to show you guys at least 1 or 2 possessions of me actually doing this, just to give you guys some tips on how, because I've been doing this for years, right? So I do have some tips that you guys definitely don't know yet about the offensive trick, right? A big problem that I see people do is actually spam X, right, on fast break when they're standing there, right? That's one thing you don't want to do, because then it kind of takes into your fault, right? And it's your fault for them passing. But if they're just passing by themselves, it's going to be more accurate, right? Because the game obviously doesn't want you to stand at the other side of the court and just press spam X and make it come to you every single time. But if it's an outlet pass that they are just deciding for themselves, for example, LeBron gets a rebound, he does an outlet pass. If I call for it, there's less chance of me catching it. But if LeBron is passing it by himself, like with his own IQ, then it's gonna be a higher chance of him catching it. So you don't want to spam X. If they're maybe 75% of the way there, then you can maybe try calling for pass there. So you can see I spammed X from Austin Reeves, and he threw it out of bounds, right? And occasionally this is going to result in your own turnovers as well, which is a big problem. And you don't want to take a hit on VC or anything with your teammate grade, because you're already taking a big hit. I think at the end of this I wasn't even that low. Usually I'm at F. So exactly, like, I didn't fully try hard this fans either, right? Because like I said, I'm only playing on 5-minute quarters, and I'm not even doing I'm still playing defense here and there. But what I want you guys to do is actually play 12-minute quarters, and don't play defense at all. I just did it for defense here because I am trying to produce other objective. I don't want to get an F, right? Because I want to keep my average teammate grade high. But yeah, you definitely want to make sure you're on the other side of the court as well. You can see here, I'm over here. Now if I'm standing at the wing like this, you can definitely spam X, right? I think this is a brick that I put it in. So yeah, see the fans on the left and right and the middle and the back, they go up for 3 moving shots, especially they go up even more. You get all sorts of fans. I know you guys seen it by now. There's NBA fans, there's business fans, there's street fans, and I think there's one other category of fans. There are specific things that you can do for if you are targeting business fans, because I know business fans give you more endorsements as well. There are specific things. If you guys want me to make a video on that, just let me know. If I get enough comments, so I'll bother making it. But you're gonna get all types of fans, so you don't have to worry too much, right? I think this year the max amount is, I think it's still 30 million or something like that. So we'll get there with this method. I remember one method I was doing. After you average 150 to 300,000 fans a game for a season, what you're gonna want to do is actually go into a game and foul out, and after you foul out, you're gonna be able to get the full amount of fans that you would have normally got, minus a little bit just because you did foul out. But you'll be able to get at least 50 to 150,000 fans every single game. All you have to do is average these amount of fans every single game for a season, right? All the key games, just sim to the key games and play it. You can see even simming to the games, you'll be able to see that your fans are still going up. It's only with this method. That's only if you're having 200-point games, 300-point games, you know what I mean? So that's the only way you're going to be able to abuse this method. I won't ramble on too much. I'll leave some information in the comments as well. And you want to check the pinned comment because I always do have updates on there as well. I'll just play a couple more minutes of this footage. I'll time lapse everything. You guys can see how many fans I got at the end of the video. And this will be about 12 to 13-minute video. So thank you very much for joining in. And I'll catch you guys at the end of the video.
Mr. Clutch can't hit.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is
Feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight. And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
he's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Alright guys, it's near the end of the game, 20 seconds left here in the quarter. I'm at 71 points. I did actually cut the video just so you guys don't get bored of me just standing AFK, right? But I did finish with 71 points, 51% shooting from 3-point. So this actually shows and proves to you guys that this method works even if you're not shooting well. So this could work for a 60 overall, it could work for anybody. I just chucked up air ball, but I'll still be able to get so many fans. You'll see here my recap is about to show up. I'll also be able to get VC. I won't get as much rep just because I did shoot below like 60%. I think if you shoot like 80%, you'll still get like good like 25,000 towards your attribute and your upgrade. See, I got 10,700 here. You can see here I got 852 VC. My base salary is 650. If I did have better stats and longer period, I would definitely easily get over 1,500 there. And then you see the 120,000 fans in just one video. This was a 15-minute game in total, guys. Brought to you guys in under 12 minutes. So thank you very much for tuning in. I'll definitely have more content for you guys.